Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the line codes. Okay, line coding schemes. Okay, in before that, the line coding scheme is contain the unipolar NRZ, unipolar RZ, polar NRZ, polar RZ, bipolar NRZ, bipolar RZ, and Manchester graph is there. Okay, in before that, we are going to give it as a data to the MSO. Okay, so now we are going to set up the data into MSO. Okay. So this is an input signal to the MSO. Now first of all we are going to take a now we are going to see that a line decoding and decoding trainer kit setup. Okay, this is a unipolar, this is a polar part, this is a bipolar part, this is a Manchester part, this is the output part. Okay, now we are going to take it as a unipolar or a polar NRZ or bipolar RZ or bipolar NRZ or Manchester output. We are going to take it as from here. Okay, now we are going to do the first experiment of the unipolar NRZ. In before that we are going to set up of that input data 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1. Okay, likewise we are going to set the data. Okay, after that now we are going to take it as a reading of that unipolar NRZ. Okay, the unipolar NRZ RZ. Okay, the two concept is there in unipolar. So that unipolar concept, so if we are going to insert the patch card as a unipolar. Okay, after that unipolar output is connected to the unipolar RZ. Okay, so the output we are going to take it as from here. Okay, now we are going to take it as output of the unipolar NRZ. Okay, the unipolar NRZ, what is in by NRZ, what is in by RZ means, so the switch, this is a switch. Okay, that switch contains the two sides. Okay, one is a RZ, another one is a NRZ. The switch is in upward condition, that is a NRZ. The switch is a downward condition, so it's like a RZ. So now we want to calculate the NRZ. Okay, so switch is in a upward condition, so NRZ. Now we are going to take it as a reading of MSO. So this is the exact reading of that MSO output of unipolar NRZ. Okay, now we are going to do the unipolar RZ. Okay, simply you are going to put it as a put that button to down. Okay, so this is a RZ. Okay, now we are going to take a reading of that MSO. So this is the reading of that RZ. Okay, unipolar RZ. Now the same way we are going to do the polar. Okay, the polar means, so we are going to give it as a input, then output we are going to take it as from this side. So polar Nabulia, so polar RZ, so polar RZ, so this is the output. Okay, so this is the MSO output of that polar RZ. Okay, now we are going to do that polar NRZ. Okay, so the polar NRZ format is also there. So put a knob to insert here. So take a output from here. Okay, now we are going to take a reading of that MSO. So this is the output of that polar RZ. Okay, so after that now we are going to do that bipolar NRZ and bipolar RZ. So this is a bipolar block, so give it as a input as here. Okay, now we are going to take it as a output as here. Now we are going to do the bipolar RZ. So output we are going to take it as here, then the ground connections will be connected as here. Then now we are going to see the output. So this is the output of that bipolar RZ. So similarly the same way we are going to connect the bipolar NRZ. Okay, so put this connection probe as here. So finally we are going to take it as another one reading of that NRZ. So this is a NRZ perfect output. So after that we are going to take it as a Manchester like unipolar and polar. Okay, so this is a Manchester port. Then after that we are going to take it as a reading of that Manchester. Then the output we are going to take it from here. So this is a Manchester output. So now we are going to discuss about the Manchester. So this is the output of Manchester. Okay, in before that we are going to set a data. The data is a very major role of that line codes. Thank you.